A Madison man will spend 5 years in federal prison for drug trafficking with an additional 5 years of supervised release to follow. 44-year-old Noah Hodges was sentenced yesterday for possessing 50 grams or more of methamphetamine. Hodges pleaded guilty back in May after an investigation found he was the distributor of a drug trafficking operation. Police searched Hodges and his vehicle after seeing likely drug activity in February of last year. Authorities found over 350 grams of meth and 12 grams of heroin and fentanyl during the search.